So, hi! Denae did a few questions and I am going to answer them as well because, you know, I have that much to do. So, first of all, Denae, how many questions did you need? Seriously? I had to write them all down and it goes here and then I'd made a line and had to put it over there because you had so many freaking questions. You had to find the biggest questionnaire, didn't you? Yeah, I think you did. Anyway, let's start. It starts with your name. Well, my name is Jasmine. Do I have any nicknames? I have kind of the quick and easy ones like Jazz, Jazzer, whatever, because of Jasmine, so you get Jazz, Jazzer. I also have Doodler, which my brother gave me. I don't know how it happened, it just happened, so Doodler. My sister also calls me Doodles. I don't know how that one happened either, but it happened, so there's Doodles. What is my star sign? I am a Capricorn. It fits me very well, except for the part where I am not organized. I am very much not organized, so that is something I wish I could do more. But other than that, I am very much a Capricorn. Occupation. Currently, I am very much unemployed. But I moved to Oregon kind of on a whim, and I'm doing it, and I'm here, and hopefully I will get a job. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on getting a job. So, wish me luck. Job. Let's see, my hair color is obviously red. Some people call me blonde, which I don't understand, but as far as I am aware, this is red. Whatever. Hair length is, I would consider it long, or long-ish. Seems to be pretty long, see? Woo. So, long-ish. Okay, eye color. I would say blue or green. It kind of depends on what I wear. So, obviously, I think in this light it's more blue, but I could be wrong because I can't see the camera. Best feature I'd probably consider my hair, or my shortness, just because I don't know, people underestimate me. Ugh. Underestimate me. Because I am so short. But, whatever. They can do what they want. Braces. I did have braces. I actually got them off like 6 months ago or so. I got them off in November. I had them for 25 months. So just over 2 years. It was pretty much hell. But, it's alright. I got over it. And now I have some nice straight teeth, so that's nice. I do still have a permanent retainer, but yep, that's about it. Piercings. My ears are pierced. That's about it. Well, not about it, that's it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, my ears are pierced. I wouldn't mind getting more, but I don't know what I would get, just because I barely wear earrings now, so I don't know if I'd wear a piercing anywhere else, but who knows? I like the look of some of them. Tattoos. I have one tattoo. It's on my back. It's of my first dog, which I might add like a little picture in here somewhere for you. I really like it. I didn't know. I was thinking about it for a lot of years because she died when I was 16 and I got it when I was 19. But I was thinking about it for a long time, and I knew I wanted to get something of her tattooed on my body. I didn't know if I wanted it to be like paw prints or a portrait or whatever. I ended up getting a portrait because the guy that I went to was so good that he made me want to get one, and he did such a fabulous job that it was amazing. I want to say I got it at Color Bomb Tattoo in Linwood, Washington. So yeah, go there. And I think I got it from Hippie John, because I think there was 2 Johns that worked there at the time, and he was Hippie John. That's how they knew which one you wanted. So Hippie John did it for me. Am I a righty or a lefty? I am very much a righty, because when I try with my left hand, you cannot read it. Granted, there are some things on this paper that I cannot read because of my right hand, but also because I had to scrunch it all in because there's so many freaking questions. My best friend, obviously, Denae. That's why I'm doing all of this. It's because of her. So, Denae is my best friend. Has been since I think we met in 3rd grade, and then, like, 4th grade, it was pretty much official that we were going to be best friends forever. Yeah, forever. So, my first award, I'd probably say my perfect attendance at school. I got a few perfect attendance awards because school was better than being at home at that point. So I went to school all the time. I pretty much never missed a day until college. Then I missed a few days. Yeah. First sport. I never did any like school sponsored sports, like I didn't do baseball or soccer or anything like that. I kind of wanted to do soccer, but I ended up not for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I didn't. Yeah, so I just kind of like did kickball and stuff like that for fun with friends and family on holidays, and like 4th of July we did a lot of kickball with some friends. Denae, I did not know that you did ballet and tap dance. So when did that happen? Were we friends then? How old were you? Was I living there? I don't know. So tell me what was going on. I don't know. The real first vacation I've had as an adult would be to Mexico last summer. I went there for a friend's wedding, and it was fantastic. The wedding was gorgeous. The beaches were gorgeous. Ziplining was amazing. Chichen Itza was awesome. Our tour guide was pretty cool. Sorry, my phone is beeping right now. And so, my first concert for the 4th time was Ted Nugent and ZZ Top at the Gorge in George, and it was fantastic. It was absolutely amazing, and the Gorge is one of the best venues I've ever been to, and it was amazing. So if you ever have the chance to see ZZ Top in live, I would say do it, because they are absolutely fantastic live, and I really enjoyed it. I'd probably say like my first kind of concert thing was like seeing the Beatniks in a park somewhere when I was like 7, so that was cool. I was really excited though when I worked at the hotel. They stayed at our hotel, and I was like, oh my god, it's the Beatniks, and nobody knew who the Beatniks were, but I loved the Beatniks because they're fantastic. So the Beatniks and ZZ Top and Ted Nugent were my 2 good ones. I also saw Allman Brothers and Grateful Dead at the Gorge, which so, favorite film, I would probably say The Lion King is obviously not obviously, because introduction video. The Lion King is my favorite. I am quite a fan of Disney movies, but The Lion King is probably the first one that I remember actually seeing in theaters, so that was kind of exciting for me, that's the first one I remember. But also I would say Marley and Me. I love that movie. It makes me bawl like a 4-year-old child every time, but I love it for whatever reason, just because it goes through the whole life and other stuff, and it's really sad, but it's also really, really good. I like the movie. There are also a few others that I really like that I watch a lot, like Fight Club and Pursuit of Happiness and U571. Ooh, U571 is also one of my favorites. I love U571. I watch that one all the time. I think mainly for the German accents, or for the German language. I don't know why, but I love the German language. But yeah, so U571, one of my favorites. Favorite TV show, I would have to say that's on right now would be Community and Once Upon a Time, because those are both completely fantastic. Community, just because it's so witty and different, and it's just honestly hilarious. I mean, Joe McHale and Donald Glover are fantastic. Fantastic. Oh my god. And then Once Upon a Time I love, just because I've always loved fairy tales and like princess stories and all that kind of bullshit. But I think I love it more just because, you know, it can be tied to real life. You know, like what if we are all, you know, in this, you know, we're all meant to be little fairy tale characters who have a happy ending, and we just have to find it and have to believe in it. I love finding things that you have to believe in because, I don't know, it motivates me. I don't know, the real world is kind of boring to me, so I like to live in a fantasy world. Yeah, that's my problem. Favorite color, green, obviously, right here. and also purple, which I had on earlier today, but I don't have on right now because I'm in my jammies. So I have, so purple and green are my two favorite, and thankfully they also go really well together, so that helps. Restaurant. I don't know what my favorite restaurant is. I don't think I have a favorite. I think I have, like, favorite types of food. Like, I love sushi and I love Indian food. So that's good. There was a good, there was a good Indian place by my old apartment in Washington, that I loved, and that was really good. I enjoyed going there. But sushi, I've had goods and bads, but for the most part, if you're somewhere near water, the sushi is pretty decent. So in Seattle, it was really good. I haven't had any here in Oregon yet, but in Seattle, it was usually pretty good. Even at the cheap places, it wasn't horrible. So, yes. Favorite store? Favorite store? I probably have to say Fireworks or Fuego. Not really to buy stuff. If I had, like, crazy amounts of money, I would buy more stuff there, just because it's weird and quirky and awesome. But mainly I just like to peruse it, because it's such a funky store and such a fun one to play around in. So I like to window shop at Fireworks. To buy stuff, I don't buy a whole lot. So, like, my groceries are usually Safeway or some sort of Whole Foods market that I haven't found yet here, but I know there's one near my apartment. I just haven't gone there yet. Favorite book, I'd probably go with Harry Potter as my favorite series. I'm pretty much in the obsessed realm of Harry Potter, so there's that. I also read a lot of V.C. Andrews. I go through her series a lot. Obviously, she doesn't write anymore. She has a ghostwriter, but she doesn't write anymore. But I read a lot of her series, you know, once every year or 2 years. I go through a series or two of hers just because I like them. I don't know why. I do. They're not family friendly. I don't know. I kind of guess they are, but they're not. But I like them. I also read Robin Cook quite a lot. I love Robin Cook's books. I haven't read a whole lot of new stuff. I don't know if he's put out any new stuff or not. I haven't checked in a while. But I love his books. So I have a whole collection of his books that I read over and over and over again. My uncle gives me a lot of his photography magazines, and I love going through those and getting inspiration from them and reading the articles and things like that. So that's a good one that I like, but I don't have a subscription to it. I just get them secondhand, which is perfectly fine. The one subscription I have is to Whole Living, which it has kind of like its up and down issues. Whole Living, which has its up and down issues, but on the whole, I tend to like it, and it has a lot of good just tips that I enjoy. So probably Whole Living and the photography magazines that my uncle gives me. Shoes. My favorite shoes. I only have a couple pairs of shoes. I have like 2 sandals, a pair of sneakers, and some black work shoes. I don't really understand why you need more shoes than that, so I don't really have a favorite pair. They're all kind of specific. If it's hot out, I'm going to wear the sandals. If I'm running around or hiking, I'm going to wear my sneakers. If I'm at work, I'm going to wear my work shoes. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Currently feeling. I'm feeling good. I mean, I got my wine. Got my video camera. Got my questions. Denae, got my questions. Yeah. I'm kind of aggravated with one of Denae's videos I'm trying to get to work. Trying to upload her graduation video, and it's giving me hell. So I'm going to try again tomorrow after copious amounts of wine. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. Single or taken? I am currently single. Eating. I am not eating anything. I had a delicious salad for dinner, so that's good. And now I'm having wine. So again, not really eating anything. Listening to. I am not listening to anything right now because copyright issues, and if I had anything on, I would have to pay for it or not upload the video, which kind of makes all this time pointless. Lately I've been listening to a lot of like the 90s stuff, like Goo Goo Dolls and Three Doors Down and Eagle Eye Cherry and things like that. So that's kind of what I have been listening to. If that helps. Currently thinking, not a whole lot, probably more about these questions and how I'm going to answer them whenever they come up. So, currently watching, also not watching anything, again, with the camera and stuff. Currently wearing, I am wearing my Hello Kitty jammy bottoms because they are fantastic and comfy. And my green Ireland shirt. No, I have not been to Ireland, but I have an Ireland shirt. Because, you know, why not? In the future, do I want children? I want child. I think I want one, at most two. I don't think I could handle three, especially three of myself. I think that would be terrifying. I think two of me would be horribly terrifying. One of me might be terrifying too, but I'd at least be up to that challenge, I guess. So, one, at most two, just not three. Would I like to get married eventually? Yeah, eventually, because I would prefer not to be a single mom. But, you know, whatever's in the cards. See, here's one where I can't read my writing. Careers in mind. I moved down to Oregon to try and get more into the animal sector, like animal helping. Yeah. So, crap. So careers in mind. I moved down to Oregon so that I could get more into the animal sector. So like animal humane societies or animal sanctuaries or anything of that note. Something that would benefit animals in the long run. So that's kind of my goal, is to have more interaction with animals, and especially animals that have been abused or not taken care of very well. So, yes. Where do you want to live? I am kind of in the middle of that question. I moved down to Oregon because a lot of reasons, but you know, it's like, how do you know where you want to settle down if you've only lived in one state? Yeah, I've lived all over Washington. I live in the peninsula, the south end, the north end, the east side, and you know, I've none of those places are really where I want to settle down, at least not yet. So I'm going to try some other places. I'm test driving Oregon right now, and if it works out, then great. If it doesn't and I want to go somewhere else, then I'll go. And if not, you know, if Washington calls me back, then I'll go back to Washington. It just kind of depends on where my life takes me. So right now I'm in Oregon, and that's where I want to live right now. So here I am. Do you believe in God? That is kind of a loaded question. That is very hard to answer, and I have very drawn out and word-filled views that are going to be hard to fit in one video, so I won't answer that here. But I have my own beliefs, so there's that. Do you believe in miracles? I think on the whole, yes. I think there's some very interesting circumstances and times when things happen that you really can't explain, and it's just like, oh my god, that just happened, and it was that awesome. So I think, yes, I do believe in them. Love at first sight. No. Definite no. I mean, you can definitely be attracted to someone at first sight or whatever, but you're not, you can't love them. I mean, because you have to know things about that person, and you have to love everything about them, and you don't know all of their flaws and all of their weaknesses and all of their strengths without getting to know them. So, no. No. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. I've had a few odd experiences and situations that kind of have creeped me out to the point where, yes, I do, and I'm also not going to fuck with it. So I'm not going to say no and try to have them prove it to me. I'm going to say yes, and I hope that all of the ones that I may encounter are happy and friendly Casper ghosts. So, yes, I do. And I'm not going to fuck with it. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, because, you know, it'd be quite the big waste of space, as people more famous than I have said. Be quite a waste of space, so not gonna do that. Not gonna do that, yeah. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes and no. I think there are people that you are meant to meet during your life's travels. I don't know, you know, I think that there are people that you're meant to meet, and there are people that, you know, you're meant to spend time with, and whether that is someone who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, or someone who you're just going to spend a few months with, or a week with, or a day with, I think there are people that you are meant to meet, and therefore soulmates for that instant. Denae, who says she has never met her soulmate, excuse me, we may only be friendly soulmates, but we are soulmates, little miss. I mean, come on. How awesomely do our souls fit together? Like, right? Yeah. So you have one soulmate, and I have one. So now we just have to find that whole love soulmate that works with us. And I have something in my eye. Why do I always have something in my eye? Get out. Ah. It won't get out. No! Oh, I think I got it. Okay. So, let's see. Do you believe in heaven and hell? I think that kind of goes along with the God question when it comes to a lot of explaining and talking and word vomit and stuff. But I think generally I believe in like a hub where your soul will go after your death. I think I kind of believe in like a what dreams may come kind of a afterlife where you kind of make your own, where you feel you should be, that's kind of where you're going to be, and you're going to make it yourself. But again, a lot more word vomit and ideas and beliefs behind that are hard to explain. So, moving on. Do you believe in yourself? Yes! I mean, that's kind of what this whole life thing is about, and as Denae so expertly said, is that if you don't believe in yourself, who will? So, yeah, I definitely do. And the fact that I moved to Oregon while planning it for 2 weeks and moving down here without a job, or technically when I gave my 2 weeks a place to stay, yeah, I do, because I'm relying quite a lot on myself and believing that I can do something 5 hours away from my home or anyone that I know. So, yes, I definitely believe in myself, and if I didn't, then I better fucking start. Yeah, so that is all of the questions that that Denae asked, so that's about it for that. As for Denae, I told Denae that there's going to be a surprise in this video, and it has to do with my hair. She doesn't know that it has to do with my hair, but I am getting my hair cut tomorrow, so I can't upload this video until after I get my hair cut because I want to show her my haircut. And it's going to be a lot shorter than it's cut. It's really short all the way around. It's interesting, but it's nice. It's not as good with the headband, or without the headband. Right now it's kind of, I don't know, I keep thinking I look like Peter Pan without the headband, but whatever. So these are weird because I haven't had bangs in years, but yeah, they'll be fun to get used to. So my hair's cut. Yay, cut hair. Exciting. Ah, it doesn't move anymore when I do this. Ah. Now it's just my head. Just my head. Bye.